Maybach.
That brand new Maybach I got, you don't even touch nothing.
Welcome back to the back.
The Maybach sedan.
Maybach.
Maybach.
And the Maybach. Maybach.
Maybach music.
It's that big Maybach.
I'm into Maybach.
One car, 1,000 different emotions. Block out the noise, sit back, and let it fly. A wellness resort on wheels. This is the full story of Maybach. Intended to cater to the billionaire hedge fund elite and captivate those who are more influenced by hip-hop culture than the S&P 500, Maybach's philosophy was simple from the beginning. Create the most luxurious car in the world. But how did it all start? This takes us back over a century in cold Germany, where Wilhelm Maybach, the son of a carpenter and his housewife, was born in 1846. When he turned 8 years old, he and his family moved from their small neighborhood to Stuttgart, a city that houses today Audi, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, and Volkswagen. Wilhelm Maybach became an orphan at 10 years old. After relatives informed him of his parents' deaths, he was sent to a philanthropic school where his uncommon technical abilities were quickly noticed. At 15 years old, in 1861, he started pursuing a profession in industrial design. He was a certified designer working on stationary engines by the time he was 19. Gottlieb Daimler, his workshop manager at the time, noticed his potential and hired him as his principal assistant, and later on, the company's chief designer, thereby starting his professional life. In 1900, Maybach met with Ferdinand von Zeppelin, who created airships. They started working together, but in 1919, after World War I, the Treaty of Versailles banned Germany from producing airships. Thus, Maybach shifted his focus to high-speed diesel and gasoline engines. In 1921, the company began producing Maybach limousines. Wilhelm developed the first ever Mercedes with Daimler, earning him the honorary title of King of the Constructors. In 1921, Wilhelm Maybach and his son Karl presented their first automobile under an independent venture. The model, titled the W3, attracted a worldwide clientele of celebrities, entrepreneurs, emperors, and kings, delivering 70 horsepower and 2,200 RPM. It was a huge success. In 1932, the Maybach DS-8 Zeppelin was released, a car that would see completion after Maybach's death, December 29, 1929, at the age of 83. The DS-8 had an 8-liter V12 engine that produced 200 brake horsepower and 3,200 RPM, making it one of the most powerful production automobiles in the world at the time. After Wilhelm's death in 1929, his son Karl Maybach took the lead. Almost all of the engines from the tanks and half-tracks used by the German military forces during World War II were built and designed by Maybach starting around 1935. These included the Panther I, Tiger I, and Tiger II heavy tanks. Due to post-war limitations, Maybach began producing a full range of diesel engines after 1945. In the 1960s, the company was acquired and merged into the Mercedes-Benz brand. The Maybach name, however, would not be used until 1998, when Mercedes decided to use it for their line of ultra-luxury cars. Maybach was revived as an independent brand in 2002, leading to the creation of the Maybach 57 and the Maybach 62 models. Twins stuffed with absurd amounts of leather and wood, priced between $350,000 and $430,000. In 2005, the classic Benz S-Class received a major platform update, but the 57 and 62 were left behind, receiving a mightier V12, but finding themselves stuck with the same older tech and features. Not even stars like Jay-Z and Birdman, who took a liking to the folding rear roof of the Last Gasp 2008 Landaulet model, were able to prop up the brand. During that same period, both Bentley and Rolls-Royce posted record years, solidifying a buyer base that Maybach simply couldn't court. Due to low sales in the financial crisis of 2007 to 2008, Daimler AG, Mercedes-Benz parent company, decided the brand will be discontinued after the 2012 model year. Up until 2013, Maybach 57 and 62 limousines were still being sold, but after that, the term Maybach was no longer used. It wouldn't last long, however. Daimler stated in November 2014 that the Maybach name would be revived as a sub-brand of the Mercedes-Benz S-Class W222, positioned instead as an upscale counterpart of the sportier Mercedes-AMG sub-brand. As a result, the flagship model, Mercedes Maybach S600, was introduced in 2015, and Maybach was officially back in business. The entrance of the S-Class model proved that Mercedes-Benz never entirely gave up on the Maybach dream. Stretched Pullman models joined S500, S550, and S600 Maybachs in markets around the world, each stepping above the already opulent S-Class to deliver small volume excess to those who could afford its charms. The Maybach S-Class officially became Maybach's savior. The model delivers an exceptionally smooth, quiet ride, recorded at an unheard of 64 decibels inside the car. As the vehicle navigates through tight city streets, rear-wheel steering ensures a seamless and light passenger experience. Today's S580 and S680 Maybach's S-Class models are considered as the pinnacle of luxury and the future of rear-seat passenger experience. But let's go back in 2021, when the German brand launched Project Maybach, a collaboration with one of history's most renowned designers, Virgil Abloh, regretted creator and visionary of streetwear brand Off-White. A 6-meter-long off-road coupe was created along Mercedes-Benz's chief designer Gordon Wagoner, with Abloh's unique touches. The resulting concept was an off-road show car unlike anything of its kind. Based on this show car, the widely sought-after S680 by Virgil Abloh was released in an exclusive run of 150 units. Alicia Keys, DJ Khaled, Travis Scott, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Lil Baby, El Alfa, Odell Beckham Jr., and Davido are all part of the Owners Club. Building on the connection to high fashion with Virgil, the brand next looked at haute couture as a source of inspiration for next S-Class variants. The result was a one-of-one piece of art, Maybach's haute couture, a two-toned exterior in metallic nautical blue and rose, and an interior finished with high-quality boucle fabric and fine Napa leather. Under the hood, the haute couture sports 621 horsepower from a 6.0-liter V12 engine. The haute couture was succeeded by the Night Series design package, which continues the transformation of 3 Maybach models, the EQS, the GLS, and the S-Class. Dark chrome and black finishes distinguish the design and darkens the whole vibe of the vehicles. Entrepreneur Iman Gadzhi fell in love with the S-Class variant. While many limited edition Maybachs released over the years, like the S650 Cabriolet or G650 Landaulet, the Maybach S-Class remains the brand's highest selling and most iconic vehicle. Maybach's rise to popularity was massively helped by hip-hop culture. The relationship between luxury car brand and the hip-hop world is marked by a series of lyrics and dark events, mainly related to crime. The first known rapper to buy a Maybach was Ja Rule in 2002. A few years later, he was arrested for possessing an unregistered weapon, which was clearly stuffed into his capacious Maybach. Later on, glasses containing codeine were photographed in T.I.'s Maybach. It is estimated that there are more than 700 references to Maybach in rap songs. Future, 42 Doug, Yeat, Drake, and many more reference Maybach at least once in their lyrics. Rick Ross has a tattoo of a Maybach logo on the left side of his face, and his record label is even named Maybach Music Group. Maybach became a clear representation of success, excellence, and overflowing luxury in the rap industry. So much that in 2003, Jay-Z mentions the brand on his retirement album, The Black Album. In 2004, basketball player Sebastian Telfair arrives at his graduation ceremony behind the wheel of a Maybach, loaned to him by Jay-Z himself. In 2006, Busta Rhymes defends his Bach from a pedestrian caught spitting on it in Chelsea, New York City, and subsequently charged with assault. In Drake's Laugh Now Cry Later music video, Drizzy was seen driving one of the most insane Mercedes Maybachs ever envisioned, the Vision Mercedes Maybach 6 Cabriolet concept. The convertible made its debut back in 2017. Stretching 20 feet, the sleek, open-top vehicle features an elegant Art Deco-inspired body finished in nautical blue metallic with elegant chrome accents. Just as head-turning is the spaceship-like interior, which features white Napa leather seats, ice blue accent lighting, and a yacht-inspired floor. And while the car's design is noteworthy enough, the 750 horsepower fully electric drivetrain is nothing to sleep on either. Like the Project Maybach, the Vision 6 remained a show car. But when your name is Aubrey, I guess you have the chance to drive it to the Nike World headquarters in Beaverton, hoop with Kevin Durant, jet ski with Lil Durk, and yeah, what a life. In 2021, Ludacris added a Mercedes Maybach GLS 600 to his collection before they even arrived in dealerships in the USA. The GLS 600 features e-active body control and can scan the road ahead to adjust the suspension in preparation for bumps. It automatically raises and lowers for easy entry and can bounce on command if you want to bop like Luda. The GLS 600 is Maybach's first crossover and another success story. It's not as shiny and opulent as the Cullinan, but it does have its own charm. The uniqueness of Maybach is actually all here. It is not a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, that is, a universally known car. It does not sell like they do. It does not have the number of mentions in songs that Bentley and Rolls-Royce have, and yet it still has its cult aura. If you buy a Rolls-Royce, everybody notices. If you buy a Maybach, it's more like, if you know, you know. When the Otis music video released, Jay-Z and Kanye West disassembled and reassembled a Maybach 57 in their own way, but the German brand was already on the brink of bankruptcy. Yet its myth was, and still is, more alive than ever. The reach of Maybach's vision extends far beyond the S-Class model, with the brand new Maybach SL as a convertible sports car, or more importantly, GLS and EQS as the cutting edge of SUV drive. The entrance of the Maybach EQS S680 SUV marked the first all-electric series models from Mercedes-Maybach. Recycled components in vegetable tan leather make up the SUV's interior, while the compact sculpted exterior allows for smooth city driving. Twin electric motor vehicles and a 400-volt battery deliver a combined 649 horsepower, making the SUV rush to 60 miles per hour in just over 4 seconds. With a $179,900 MSRP, the new EQS becomes a fair competitor to upcoming electric SUVs like the G-Class EQG or EV Cullinan. Maybach's unstoppable ambition continues to swell with each generation, a mastery of the highest levels of detail and a never-ending pursuit of the highest levels of luxury and fashionable style. Driving or getting driven in a Maybach makes you feel special, a feeling that you took a good turn in life. Whether it's the warm feeling of the heated steering wheel, the hugging leather seats, the plush floor mats, the Maybach logo, the yacht-like driving experience, the overwhelming ambient lighting at night, the spacious cabin, the silent V12-bit turbo, or just its timeless design, this is the Maybach effect.